What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another Red Falcon vlog, where I talk about stuff that I want to talk about in person and all that jazz. Alright, welcome to another episode, and today I'm going to be talking about two things specifically. One is my trip to California that I made last week, and it was an awesome trip, great experience. Stay tuned for that with pictures and everything. It's going to be great. But first I want to cover a new series that is going to be coming to my channel that I was thinking long and hard about. I knew I could do something like this, but I wanted to plan it out for quite a while. It should be coming quite soon, and that's called Let's Play Off. Alright? Now, the rules are kind of tentative, but I'll let you know what I have so far. So it's basically going to be, the episodes are going to be around 15 to 30 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, I'm not sure, but usually around that range. It's basically a versus at one game. So I'm going to challenge a Let's Player to a game that either of us have Let's Played or we're both interested in, and we're just going to have a certain mission in that game. So for example, say we're playing Super Mario 64, since I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. We can say, who can beat Cool Mountain, all of the stars first. So we'll go bam, we'll record the Skype call, both of our game footage, we'll put them next to each other, and it'll be a challenge versus a Let's Player that you guys probably know. And it's going to be a different Let's Player, a different game, and a different challenge every single week, I'm hoping, every single episode. I'm going to try to get maybe one episode per week, and I think that's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be kind of something unique to my channel other than just Let's Plays or commentaries. That's going to be something cool, and I'm excited for it, to challenge some Let's Players at their own games. You know, it should be a fun time. I also have a template that I kind of made for it. Again, this is tentative. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this one yet, but I'll throw it up on the screen right there if you want to look at it. And it's kind of small right there, but you should kind of get an idea what it's going to be like if you're confused. Let's Play Off will just be a blast. It's not gonna be too competitive. It's just gonna be about having fun with another Let's Player and just hanging out. And hopefully you guys like the idea. Let me know if you're excited for it, or any suggestions you may have for games or challenges, or any suggestions for the series in general, or who you'd want to see on the series. I don't know. Just leave them in the comments below. Like I always say, anything you have to say, comments below. That is your section. Alright, so that's basically all I want to cover for Let's Play Off. That's basically it. If I think of anything else, I'll get back to it. The second thing I want to talk about was my trip to California last week. Me and some friends from school went to Anaheim, California for a group in our school called DECA, and it is a marketing group. It's all about marketing and business, and we all had to come up with projects and presentations to judges. We had to take a test. We had to do a written report. That was quite a headache, but we did it, and we competed at the state competition back in February. And back in February, my friends and I, we competed at the state competition and got third place in the state. So anyone that's placed in the top 3 would go on to nationals, in national competition, and that's where it was. It was in Anaheim, California, and California is one state that I've heard great things about, and from what I've seen, it's a really cool looking state, really fun time, and I was really excited to get going there with a lot of my friends. A lot of my other friends made it to nationals too, and it was just a great time. Everything seemed like it was going to be awesome, and it was an awesome time. I had so much fun there. I scheduled videos for you guys, so maybe you guys didn't notice. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably did notice, but I'm just going to go over it a little bit. The plane ride was quite a while. Actually, no, I want to mention, we had a layover in Philadelphia. Never been to Philadelphia before. I'm from Connecticut, by the way. So we were from Connecticut to Philadelphia. That was like an hour or whatever. And we went to the airport, and there was this place called Philly's Cheesesteak or something like that. And we were like, oh, it's just going to be airport food. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, yeah, it's a Philly cheesesteak, but it's airport. I still got it. It was like $10, but it was so good. It was the greatest Philly cheesesteak, greatest sub sandwich I ever had. It was so good, the Philly cheesesteak there, and it was just amazing. I loved it so much. Then we went on to flight to California. We got there. What did I do that night? Not much. We got to the hotel. We stayed at the Hilton of Anaheim, which was right across from Disneyland. Very fun time. Also, the hotel was filled with hot girls, by the way. You guys, oh my gosh, it was just left and right. They were all over the place. Who knew that girls that were into like business and marketing were that attractive? But they really were. Anyway, enough on that. When I got there that night, we got to I met up with Sully and Mike from Monsters Inc. Got you there. Sully and Mike from Monsters Inc. We took a picture with those. There it is. Then what else? Not much. Then we got in. The next day we went to Universal Studios in LA. We went through LA. We saw the Hollywood thing. I think that's LA. I don't know. It was cool. It was very cool. Universal Studios was alright. To be honest, it was kind of underwhelming. I didn't really like it that much. It was still a fun time nonetheless. There were a few good rides there. And Transformers 3D was really, really good. That was awesome. Other than that, it was just like Simpsons and the Mummy ride. That was kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, Universal Studios was alright. And then after that, the next day, we did a lot of work. We presented to the judges our whole presentation. We took a long test that we were graded on for the scores or whatever. So we did that. That was our busy day. Then the next day, we went to Disneyland, and we were given a choice whether we could go to Disneyland or there was another park called California Adventure at Disneyland. Hopefully, some of you guys know what I'm talking about. We went to the California Adventure one because we heard a lot of the cool rides were there, and Space Mountain was closed at the regular Disneyland, and that made me very angry because that's like one of my favorite rides ever. It's so dark and cool, and there's like view, and you're just like, I love Space Mountain. Haven't been to Disney World in quite a while, but I remember Space Mountain being such a gem. So first, when we got to Disneyland, I'm just gonna cover this because Disneyland was awesome. So when we went there was a ride called California Screamin', and it was like the best ride I've ever been on. It was so much fun, and it was actually pretty long because most roller coasters, you get on, it's like 30 seconds and you're done. But the California Screamin' one was really cool. It took you so high up, and you could see the whole, if you look to your left, you could see basically the whole park. That was awesome. Favorite ride I've been on in a long time. It's probably the best ride I've ever been on, not sure, but it was really fun. Then it started to get dark. It was very beautiful. I took a picture of the Ferris wheel and the California Screamin' thing. It should be up there. Very nice. Then we went to this really cool show that I have footage of called World of Color. It was like a Fantasia type thing for California with like water and color and stuff. And I'll be playing it right there. Oh, hey, video. Just getting played right there and stuff. So there you go. You can check that out. It was just really cool. They showed all this Disney stuff on water with a projector and lights and colors. And oh, it was awesome. I got wet, but it was definitely worth it. So that was Disneyland. Disneyland was a really, really fun time. And it was just as good as Disney World, at least, from what I remember. Really awesome. So then we went back to the hotel, whatever. We slept. The next day was the beach day. We went to Huntington Beach in California. Not sure if you guys know what that is. I'm pretty sure it's a popular place. So we went there. Beautiful beach. Probably the best beach I've ever been to. I went to this place called Siesta Beach in Florida, which is really, really nice. But Huntington Beach in California is probably the best beach I've ever been to. Definitely nicer than the beaches I'm used to. I'm kind of spoiled. I go to the beach in Cape Cod a lot, but the water is just so much clearer. There isn't seaweed all over the place. It's just, the sand is really nice. There's babes everywhere. It is just such a great beach. And by the way, here's a picture of it right there. That picture makes it look really cloudy and not that cool looking. But it was a beautiful day, and we got to play some volleyball and all this fun stuff. It was just a great time. And they also had some really cool shops around, which I loved. They had like Billabong, Hurley, O'Neill, all this cool stuff, Quicksilver, and those are like my favorite brands of clothing. So, and you'll see those all around in California, so that was really cool. I saw that at Downtown Disney a lot, which we went to. That was awesome. But by the way, on the way there, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a pretty big car guy. I like cars a lot, but my favorite make of car is a Lamborghini, and it's definitely up there in price. Very luxury supercar. And we walk up to the street adjacent from the beach, and there is just 3 Lamborghinis just chilling there. There's a Murcielago and 2 Gallardos just at the stoplight, and they were revving their engines. It was one of the best experiences of my life for cars. I mean, I've been to car shows before and seen some cool cars, but then you just see Lamborghinis, 3 of them right there at the stoplight. Oh my gosh, I just could not contain myself. Like, my pants were so wet after that. Okay, cut. Oh, but yeah, it was just a great experience. I got video of it right there if you want to look at it. If you're into cars, then you probably know how I felt at that moment in time. It was great. So anyway, we went to the beach after that, but kind of went out of order there. After the beach, though, we went to a really cool place that is only on the West Coast, and I think in Texas, called In-N-Out Burger, and that is a fast food burger place. Nothing like too special, but it's definitely the best fast food burger I've had. Way better than Burger King or McDonald's or Wendy's. It was just so great. Then they had a shake there. That was really good. So there's a picture of that there. It just looks absolutely delicious. And there's another picture of me at the In-N-Out sign just chilling like, hey, what's up? Yeah, that was cool. And then, I forget when this happened, but we did go to Johnny Rockets during the week. We went to Johnny Rockets for the first time. They don't have too many near me. So that was really good. Johnny Rockets, it was better than In-N-Out, but it's not really fast food. Johnny Rockets is kind of different. It's very good. Johnny Rockets is extremely good. It's kind of like a Five Guys, if they have that where you guys are. It's really delicious. Johnny Rockets burger was better than Five Guys in my opinion, though. Very, very good. Anything else? Oh, at the beach, I saw my car that I'm getting when I'm older, and that's Ford Mustang GT Grabber Blue convertible. Oh, it was awesome. Oh my gosh. If I stay in New England though when I'm older, I don't know if I'm gonna get a convertible because like 3 months out of the year it's nice out. Like, I don't know. But yeah, it was a really, really cool car. That's the one I want when I'm older. Maybe my opinions will change, but I'm a huge Mustang fan. Gotta love them. They're just so sporty and awesome, and they sound so great, and they're not even that expensive. That's what I love about them. So anyway, after that day, we went to the ceremony for, or at night, that night, we went to the ceremony for all the awards and stuff, and we knew we weren't going to get really that close to the top or anything like that, but it turns out of our group of about 150 entrants in our category, which was sports and entertainment, we got around 15th. We got the top 10%. We did not get top 10 though because they called up the top 10, but we got top 10%. So we're in there. We're in that little margin there, and that was really cool because we didn't really study that much for the test. We didn't really practice our presenting. We just were going there for the experience for the most part. Of course, we worked hard on our project, but we weren't like going hard like some of these guys were. And to get top 10% as juniors, and this is our first year in the program, was really cool. That was just awesome. We got a certificate for that. That was really cool. And there's a picture of us with our little poster there, just chilling out. I'm sure you can probably tell which one is me, and if you don't know, it's the one on the right. Why did I need to tell you? I'm here right. I was kind of picturing like, do they know what I look like? But oh wait, I am right here in the video. So yeah, then we had a plane ride home at about 3 a.m. on Sunday morning, and that was very long because you go back into Eastern time, and then I just lost a lot of jet lag at its finest. I slept on the plane, but like it was only like 4 hours, and it wasn't the greatest quality sleep. So I am kind of recovering throughout the week. I got a lot of sleep the first 2 nights back, and that's why you haven't seen many videos. I just have not been up to it. And I've got to make up a ton of work for school and all that stuff from being out, but you guys probably don't want to hear about that at all. Am I right? I'm probably right. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this Red Falcon vlog. Oh, also, for the updates. You haven't been seeing too many updates here. If you ever want to watch something else that's not Red Falcon Games, I don't update that much or something like that, you can go about and check out my second channel that I run. It's called Ninbuzz, and I'm sure you've probably heard of it, or you've come from Ninbuzz or something like that. But there's a bunch of community uploads there from other directors about Smash Bros stuff. I have a weekly series on there called Community Choice. There's a weekly series called Challenger Approaching. It's just a great time. So if you want to check out that channel, you can, because I work on that one too. And yeah, I think that's pretty sufficient Red Falcon vlog. It's quite a while, quite a long video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm RedFalconGames. Leave a like or dislike rating and a comment below. I'd really appreciate that. And I hope to see you with some more Pokemon Heart Gold videos, maybe some random videos of commentaries or something. And most importantly, the new series, Let's Play Off. Alright, I'll see you guys then. Have an awesome day.